So you have had the experience of being an international student as well as
Mm,
teaching in an international school.
yeah.
How did you find that? Just the concept of traveling and going to a school in a foreign country. Do you have much memory of that, and how was that?
Yeah, I do actually. When we first, my dad, because of his work, we did what they call two tours. He was on loan from the UK government and then
Mm,
went back again for something else. But when we first went there in about 70, early 70s, I was at a junior school and we were in a hotel for about 8 months. So, and I had to travel at a young age on public transport and things in Hong Kong,
uh,
which really scared the hell out of me
sure.
when we first did it. A bit like downtown Jakarta in a way, just trying to find your
Right.
way and make your way. So, but it was a good experience and it really helped me as far as school was concerned. I did all my secondary school there as well as a lot of my primary school.
Right.
I It was a fantastic experience because I never thought anything different about international schools. My classrooms,
Yeah. Right.
my mates still now, via Facebook, Pakistani, Canadian, Brits, Kiwis, Australians. Sorry if that's a bad thing to say, Kiwis, but guys from New Zealand, Australians,
Sure.
Brits, Americans, and we just grew up with it. There was never any question about something being
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
So, and I think carrying that forward now in the professional side as an educator, as a teacher, um, yeah, I think that was really useful because you didn't question it. It was just what it was.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine that. That's an experience that I think many people would benefit from. I think it would change society a lot, perhaps, if more people had that kind of a experience early on. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think that the big thing. I mean, I'm really quite. We won't talk about it now, Carl, but I'm big on anthropology. I think schools should focus on that. But the idea of tolerance,
Mm,
we can look at racism, sexism, blah blah blah, and all those things which are thrown into the mix now in schools.
yeah.
Uh, it wasn't something that I was aware of until actually I came back into teaching, and then someone would say something, and you think, well, that's just normal, isn't it? And
Yeah.
you
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
and that was for me, that was the eye opener from a professional side. I mean, when I was at Middlesex, over the 4 years, you do 2 years, and my training for teaching was in state schools in North London, around Tottenham and Edmonton. So it's a really quite a hard, bruising, and really enjoyable experience. Predominantly black in some areas, predominantly
Yeah.
white in others, and a real cultural mix. And it was, but I didn't really think anything of it. You just cracked on with it.
Yeah.
And it was
Right.
only
Sure.
later on as you move through and yeah, I think tolerance is the big thing there. You
Yeah.
have tolerance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think you're right there. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely, it's easier developed through experience than just from a curriculum. I think. Right.
Yeah, because I wasn't. It was the norm for me. That was the norm. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
That. So you could say I was lucky or just fortunate or just the way it was. But I was certainly very grateful for the opportunity that my family, my mum and dad gave us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, obviously they were selfish for doing it for their work,
Yeah.
but
It all came
come on,
out in
kid,
the
let's
wash.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Yeah. No,
choice.
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
but what it gave us, we were able to visit and travel a lot of the world, which was really lovely, and that opened up and that cultural diversity and just I think an appreciation for what you're still there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a bit of a
cool.
freeze there.
It's an appreciation for cultures, and that's something which certainly now in my role, I'm really keen on trying to get that awareness. We're all in
Yeah,
the
that's
same
good.
boat wherever you come
Yeah.
from, and that's been really good.